in her, excuse my language, in her freaking murder. Like what? Like you said, I don't care if she was the bitchiest person on this planet, that caused the most heartache. That's never a reason to murder somebody. So why do these channels even say anything? Like, it just boggles my mind. Like, and I think, and because there's so many of those still just, trucking right along, like, keeping the lies going, I'm like, I'm going to continue to talk about it. Robbie, watch your fucking mouth. No,
but don't you think it's because Chris Watts is, a good-looking guy? He's attractive, right? And you don't see a lot of support for Grant Amato. I don't hear anybody actually saying Grant Amato's innocent and all this other stuff.
That's true.
The way you look.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah. I think it's a different standard because of his attractiveness. I mean, women find him attractive, or men or whatnot, but mainly women, I guess. But
I don't. But that's probably. I mean, well, I can look at him and truly, I'm like, ugh, like, yes. I mean, were they a beautiful couple? But just, he's just really ugly to me because of what he did. But you're right. I mean, that's a great point. That's a great point on how in our society, looks are just fucking important. Like, I mean, and that's just really sad that when you really look at the situation, right? Like, a lot of times, the more good looking you are, the more advantage you're going to have, and it's like, as if that had really anything to do with anything. What did Robbie say? That's just a sad reality that we need to wake up from and be like, I mean, thank you for kind of bringing that up, because that's the truth.
I'm sorry, where are we? I had to mute. I was just
sure. Well, Misery was saying how, basically that a lot of the reason why Chris has his little, like, all the quote unquote good looking murderers, like, Ted Bundy, who I thought would too, but, or, Scott Peterson, they all have their little fan club, and like Critical K's in it, Menza, like all of that. And it's like, because, I mean, I don't think he is, but overall, most people think he's very attractive. And
that's Mary from, was it last night?
I don't
know. On your panel. She was talking about that, and she said there's an actual disorder for women who, like, there are women who are attracted to men who commit horrific crimes. And I mean, we'll never understand it. We cannot rationalize something irrational. So we'll never understand it, but it's a thing.
I'm going to see, I'll play that. Let me, I know which one. It's like, here. I think this is the right one. Dr. Todd Grande did it too. So, why Chris Watts has a fan club and the nature of trolling. So this will be good. Somebody was asking what trolls were. So
I love that, doctor.
Let me.
But again, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Grant Amato, which was most recent.
Yeah, he's very.
He looks like an alien head. He looks like a guy who has AIDS. He looks like Chris Watts on AIDS.
Yeah. Grant Amato.
Yet people will not out. There's no outcry for him because he's a piece of shit anyhow. But there's been lack of evidence. I mean, he's never even admitted that he killed his brother, his mom, his dad. Yet Chris Watts has admitted it multiple times.
Don't want to believe it
in the second interview. But,
they're like, no,
there's no outcry for Grant Amato, is what I'm saying, because the way he looks like. He's not as attractive as Chris Watts.
Yeah. I mean, do you know who we're talking about, Nikki? Grant Amato.
Is that a recent case?
Yeah, let me pull up a picture. It just happened. He was like, had this online affair and was spending a lot of his parents' money, and supposedly he shot his mother, father, brother.
On a cam model.
Yeah, let me
Bulgarian cam model.
Yeah, let me just bring a picture.
$200,000+ on her.
Yeah. So let me bring up a picture so we can kind of get the idea here.
Well,
Here we go.
No, I was thinking of
this is him right here. And you're so right. He looks like an alien. Like, but he's trying to say how this guy, he's not getting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No one cares about him, though.
Yeah, nobody
There's
cares
no girls or anybody. There's no YouTubers out there that are actually saying, "Hey, you know what? This guy's innocent. This guy,
Yeah, it's
nobody's this call."
Yeah, it's like, and that was a great point that he brought up. That Misery brought up. It's like looks. The more beautiful you are, the more attention and the more support and more sympathy that you're given. Like that means a lot in our society, which at the end of the day is it's sad and it's a very sick thing.
And I don't want to go off topic here. And we had Brooke Richardson or Brooke Skylar Richardson.
Yeah.
Do you think the same with her? Because
I was just thinking
she's young and attractive, and she got off pretty easy. I mean, got a slap on the hand for killing her baby.
Yes, I was just and the other night we were talking about that, but I was literally thinking that in my head, Misery. I was like, this. So here's Chris. So you're right. He does look like Grant Amato if he had that he had AIDS or something.
Yeah, definitely.
This is him in his prison uniform. Okay. And I'm sure, what I'm
saying.
He
looks good. I hate the guy. I think he's a piece of shit, of course. But I mean, you have to say he's attractive, right? I mean, he's not ugly. I mean, what he did was ugly, but he's not an ugly man.
Yeah. But here, and then let's look at Grant one more time. So it's kind of.
And I'm not gay. All right. I'm just saying. He's an attractive guy, and then you put Grant Amato up there, and you're like, "Whoa, daddy!"
Yeah.
There's differences between the two,
right? And he got life in prison, and you're right. Nobody's devoting a whole streams and streams and streams. But you're right on that. And so, Hippie 11, are you pulling a Mary Marlowe about the teeth and never liked his teeth? Yeah, me neither. Let's see. So it would be okay if that's.
I think part of it with some of these women, I think it's actual jealousy.
Yeah.
It's
it's
you
really
see this life that Shanann was living, and I don't know.
There's this weird thing. Let me see if I'm going to play this. I'm going to see if this gives a lot of insight, and I want to say this is the one. So where she talks about the study.